we need a policy ID, a project policy ID for when we want to deploy our Clarity DAO and have the Agora DAO back it up. So Agora DAO is that open source DAO foundation and protocol that seems to be the way to go for Clarity. So I'm here on NMKR Studio, and I have done a trial run. You'll see here that I've got 2 projects in the go. Well, actually 1 project. It's just my test one. It was Ocean and Surf Therapy Academy. But for this one, I'm going to go new project, and I'm going to do a fungible token. And this is where we got to talk about max supply. But for this video, I'm just going to go 10,000. Project name is going to be so I've done a membership, and then I'm going to do host facilitators, and then I'm going to leave that hodling these tokens grants permission to be a Ocean and Surf Therapy facilitator. Okay, Twitter handle is at ocean_therapy _. Token prefix is I'm going to say host F. Okay. International Planetary Filing System, or IAGON. IAGON I think you can only do with NFT projects. And then this is the recommended reservation time. Cool. So we're going to upload an image, and I'm just going to use a placeholder image that I got the AI to create for me. This one, yeah, Ocean Surf Therapy NFT. Okay, beautiful. We go next. And then these are pretty cool. So we've got the CIP 25 project or a CIP 68 project. So the CIP 25 is basically the media token metadata standard for native tokens. It's a way to link metadata to a token, and the link can only be manipulated via changing the policy. Once the policy is locked, that metadata, that link cannot be changed or altered. Whereas the CIP 68, it defines the metadata standard for native assets, making use of output datums for all asset classes. But it lacks programmability, and it's difficult to update and evolve the metadata, which for me is a bit of a red flag. What I've just shared with you now, I've just been reading up on the Cardano docs and just learning about the CIP standards. So I think that the CIP 25 suits our tokenomics, but again, that will be necessary for discussion. And then policy, it will be a new policy. We can lock this or not lock this. If we lock it, we choose a date and we say, hey, okay, we're giving ourselves 1 week to refine this policy. After that 1 week, it's going to be locked. Or we can keep it open. I'm just going to keep it open for this video's sake, and we can come lock it manually when the time is right. That's just a vulnerability, because obviously then the metadata, the links, and the somewhat of the contract is able to be changed and altered. Once it's locked, it can't be. Cool. So then you come in here and you basically just do the metadata. So let's go at ocean_therapy. I'm going to skip all of that. Static fields. Value is the same on all NFTs. Okay, so we can go facilitator, and we can go value verified. Okay, and then placeholder fields. Value can be defined on every NFT separately. Cool, so we're just going to say verified facilitator. Oh, cool, you'll see here it says description. The description should be, I don't know how we missed the description. Yep. It's done. Policy. Oh, okay, well let's add ocean_therapy T1 facilitator verified facilitator. Okay. Where is that? Okay, that goes back because it's, unless it's this, no, it's green. Strange because it was green, but I know it's this. Okay. Last time, ocean_therapy, facilitator, verified facilitator. Cool. Next, it's just a little dash. Cool. So here we have the little summary. Facilitator, Cardano blockchain, description, token prefix, reservation, max NFT supplies or FT in this example, storage provider, international planetary filing system, new policy will expire, no, SIP 25, and then the payout wallet is less personal, which is the one I logged into this. Cool, so then we save the project. So now we have a project that's open, and you can see that there is no price list found, and there is no royalty, and more importantly here, there is no policy ID. So for that, we're going to this beautiful process of actually setting up this project. So we go project info, and we go manage tokens. Manage tokens. Nope, we don't go to manage tokens. We manage project. So we set up a royalty token. We set that to whatever percentage, whatever percentage you like. I'm going to just do, for this example, 3%. And then I'm going to copy this lace wallet and just make sure that it goes to verified wallet. So let's go receive, copy, paste, mint token. We are creating a collection token with royalty information, setting the metadata, minting this token, and finally burning it. Yes. Okay. Collection token successfully created. And then we can set up the price of this NFT. So we go, one is, let's say, 1 ADA, and then you can set up a price for this, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to activate the price and save it. Okay, let's go 5 ADA. Okay, let's go 10 ADA. Cool. So we've done the price list, then we go back. We manage token. Discounts, we can set up sales conditions for it, so we can add a sales condition and say the blockchain is going to be Cardano, the condition is going to be why have we stopped? Interessante. Have I not been screen recording or sharing my screen this whole time? Don't switch. Ooh. Stream is still running. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. Hopefully that this is legit. So we're going to go to the condition and we're going to say, these are a bunch of different conditions, but let's go the buyer must have less than X of the fungible token with a specific policy ID. Okay. Actually, let's not do that because we'll need a policy ID for that. Policy project name. Let's just go host facilitators token max or minimum. This is not allowed. Description optional. No. Condition activated. Okay. We'll move on. Cool. We go back to the facilitators project and we continue moving through the process. So we can say add a payout wallet. We add the payout wallet. Again, you select Cardano and then you select the payout wallet. This is going to be the one that's linked. And split payout in percentage. Let's go 80%. That split. And fixed payout in Lovelace. Let's go 10,000. Save. Okay, let's just leave the split. Save. Perfecto. Then we come back. We keep going through this. And then we can airdrop and then create burning endpoint. So now before we go into airdrop and create burning endpoint, let's go into the manage tokens. Here's our token. This is our royalty token. So we're going to have to go into back in here. And we're going to, this is the facilitators, and we are going to go into policy, cool, transactions and refunds. That is for the royalty, cool. We're going to go back. Going through all the info. Mint and send queue. No minting has been done. Cool beans. And then, so we've done that. We've done the we've created a royalty token. we've set the NFT price. We're not going to do discounts for this example. We've set a sales condition. We've added a payout wallet. Let's see the airdrop. Let's go only one drop per wallet. Cool. We're going to send one of those, and then let's go upload an address. Use address with a specific policy, Cardano only. No specific distribution. Be cool if I could just let's see if I can download or export this address here. Let's see how this works. So let's go advanced mode. Okay. This has been a beautiful backwards and forwards process. Okay, let's go receive. How do I export wallet info? Maybe settings. Address book. Settings, network custom. No, this is all just copying here. Collateral. Interessante. Okay, that's okay. We're not going to create an airdrop right now because it's unknowable. That's okay. Cool. And then creating burning endpoints, create pretty much just setting a date for the burn. Okay, let's go show images, and let's go upload and pin new NFT. Only token name is host facilitator. Display name can be the same, and then description is going to be hodling these tokens, provide verification eligible for eligible. Just go prove. Oh. Okay. Let's go PNG, and we're just going to upload the same file. Beautiful. Okay, upload and pin files directly, or you can submit the International Planetary Filing System hash service, or just submit a URL. Probably less size to do those, but just for the example, just going to upload. And next, this is for overriding. I'm not going to override any of the SIP25, and then this is going to be the placeholder verified facilitator is perfect. Main NFT, safe NFT. Beautiful. So now we have the royalty token, and we have the see, we've got it twice there. So show metadata. Let's just pity. Okay, so we can mint and send, or we can, let's see what happens in mint and send. So let's send 1 to this. I don't know if I'll be able to send it to this, just because this is the payout wallet. Mint and send. It's queued for minting. So now you can see there's 9999 free. And then, yeah, we should have this policy ID, which in essence should help us for the next step. And that is our process of receiving the metadata for a governance token. We could sell this NFT, and then here's the management. We can check the status against the blockchain and start this process. Finished. Actual state free. Status is not correct. NFT not found on the blockchain, but found in NFT to address or transaction. Transaction was not marked as error. Submitted, receive addressed. Boom. Cool. So we can start that again and see if there is updates. Actual state error found on blockchain. Cardano 1 asset. Just actual state error. Okay, let's see what that's about. Cool, so let's see what happens here. Apparently I have this Ocean and Surf Therapy Facilitators NFT, which is pretty cool. Token information. I'm a verified facilitator of Ocean and Surf Therapy. How appropriate is that? It's obviously still in the pipeline. There we go. Cool. So now that is one part of this beautiful video. We could now go to, split addresses and have a royalty address. We'd have secondary sales on that NFT. Policy snapshot, which is let's go up here and grab that policy ID. Here, I think this should be it. This is the project ID. No, token policy. Cool. We're going to go to policy snapshot. Cardano. Boom. With minting info. Search. Okay, so you can see the address, the quantity, wallet address, staking address. Okay, we can do automations. That's Zapier, which is pretty cool because that's a part of the software subscriptions for the Chi Flow system. Now you can go managed wallets. You'll see that there's no managed wallets. Let's go transactions. There should be a transaction. A few. We've got the facilitators. Yeah, we've got the facilitators, mint and send, mint and send. I think this was for the royalty, this one, and then this one was a send to my wallet, and then these were trial runs earlier today. Cool. So the main important thing about this, I guess, is to get this project and token policy ID. So that's the whole point of setting this up. The biggest questions are max total supply, how many to reserve, price of the token, and I would say those are the main things. I would say the CIP 25 is more advanced than the CIP 68. So, and then it would obviously, the payout wallet would be the multi-sig wallet, and then we would have our multi-sig, and we would have our governance token, and then we can feed that into Clarity DAO and set up the DAO with the multi-sig, with the token, and we can set that up properly. So I'm going to run us through a Clarity walkthrough, and we take it as it comes. Blessings.